The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go again with Hampton. Room to run past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now Todd Bowles will opt for the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. first carry for James Conner. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again here to Conner. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Conner. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give. This is Conner. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I would only want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Out to his right. They get that one out to Conner. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's an Arizona first down.
A gain of 15. And a Cardinal first down.
Give. Running right. It's Conner. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll try to work the screen with Conner. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, Murray. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. On the handoff, it's Conner. A powerful run, just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is 1st and goal.
Cardinals first down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Bronco 8.
And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we can see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bucs are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
Go on, hurt.
On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And he gets this up close to the 40. Big Harris in there for the stop.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6.
Oh, what? Oh,
McBride is the motion man. From the gun. On 3rd down, it's Murray. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Connor. Crazy. Room to run inside the 40. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 37 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They put Wilson in motion. 2nd down, Murray. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Connor. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby Gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he'll take it on in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. We are set for the 2nd half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to the feet.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
It is 3rd and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Murray from the gun on 3rd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's a designed run. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On the give, here's Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
First and 10. Now give on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with a first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Running here is Connor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. At about a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. We'll try and run for this with Connor. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Plant. It's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is good. And the Cardinals extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Left side, he's got Ibuka. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Open man left side, he's got it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down. Johnson down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone for two. And this game is tied. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Connor. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's Harrison in motion. Murray now off the bootleg. That's caught by Harrison right side. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Again, it's Benson. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They go play action now. Murray. The work is out wide to Benson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They put Wilson in motion. Murray on third down. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. His kick is good. He got it. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
76.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Johnson. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run. Oh, the ball's out. The Cardinals have got it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st down.
Tag. 68.
They'll drop to throw. That one is caught by Ibuka. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go. Dragon 60. Back to 60.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
One-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recovery.
Here's 1st and 10.
Warriors 17. Connect. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Go. That's one. Omaha.
McBride is the motion man. Play action now. It's Murray. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And now you really have to get into your full-speed 2-minute mode, Mike. After that conversion brings up a fresh set of downs, you've got to go, and you've got to go fast.
2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now on 2nd and long. McBride is the motion man. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to force overtime. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. But he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to lose a game. There's no doubt about it.
So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference.